Top 41 stunning Alocasia varieties to grow at home. 1. Alocasia amazonica Polly. Among the most popular and widely available Alocasia varieties in the U.S., Polly, also known as the African mask or Chris plant, is a hybrid of Alocasia watsoniana and Alocasia sanderiana. It was developed in the 1950s by Salvador Mauro, a nursery owner who named the plant after his Amazon nursery in Florida. This compact plant features dark green leaves with wavy edges and prominent white veins, growing up to 18 to 24 inches tall and 10 inches wide, with leaves reaching 16 inches long. 2. Alocasia amazonica Bambino. Smaller than Polly, the dwarf Bambino variety is ideal for small spaces. It features deep green, arrowhead-shaped leaves with silvery veins and purple undersides. The plant typically grows to 12 inches in height and width, with leaves about 6 inches long and 2 inches wide. 3. Alocasia amazonica Ivory Coast. A hybrid between Alocasia X amazonica and Alocasia aurora, Ivory Coast has arrow-shaped leaves without the crinkled edges seen in some Alocasia species. Its fast-growing, well-branched nature is complemented by pink-streaked brown petioles. This variety reaches 3 to 4 feet in height and 2 to 3 feet in width. 4. Alocasia micholitziana Friedeck. Commonly known as the green velvet Alocasia, Friedeck is noted for its velvety dark green leaves with wavy edges and bright white veins. It grows to 2 to 3 feet tall, slightly narrower than its height, with mature leaves averaging 18 inches in length. 5. Alocasia reginula Black Velvet. For a touch of mystery, black velvet, also known as Little Queen, offers nearly black heart-shaped leaves with silvery veins and a velvety texture. Its thicker foliage, almost succulent-like, grows to about 12 inches tall and 18 inches wide, giving it a fuller appearance than other varieties. 6. Alocasia infernalis Black Magic. Featuring even darker foliage than black velvet, Black Magic displays purplish-black leaves that deepen with age and may shimmer with a subtle red glow in the right light. This variety grows to around 15 inches tall and 6 inches wide, with leaves reaching 6 inches long. 7. Alocasia rugosa Mellow. Alocasia Mellow stands out with its deeply ridged, rough-textured jade to bluish-green leaves, which almost appear artificial. It grows into a dramatic shrub-like form, reaching 1 to 2 feet tall, with leaves extending up to 20 inches long and 10 inches wide. 8. Alocasia maharani Gray Dragon. A hybrid of Alocasia rugosa Mellow and Alocasia reginula, the rare gray dragon displays muted silvery green foliage. This dwarf variety seldom grows beyond 14 inches in height, with leaves up to 6 inches long. 9. Alocasia baginda Dragon Scale. A truly striking jewel. Alocasia Dragon Scale features silvery green leaves with deep green veins resembling scales. The undersides contrast with cream tones and bold burgundy veins. It grows up to 3 feet tall and about half that in width. 10. Alocasia baginda Silver Dragon. Highly sought after for its unique foliage, Silver Dragon resembles dragon scale, but with pale silvery blue leaves and sage to dark green veins. This compact variety reaches up to 3 feet in height and width, with leaves around 6 inches long. 11. Alocasia zebrina. Alocasia zebrina features the characteristic shield-shaped foliage typical of the genus, but notably lacks the distinctive white veins found in other varieties. The plant's petioles exhibit striking black and yellow markings, reminiscent of zebra stripes, which inspired its name. This species can grow to a maximum height and width of approximately 3 feet. 12. Alocasia zebrina reticulata. The reticulata cultivar of Alocasia zebrina retains the distinctive zebra-like pattern on its petioles. However, it is distinguished by its unique leaf reticulation, which resembles a net and is not seen in other Alocasia species. This unusual variety also reaches up to 3 feet in height and width. 13. Alocasia macrorrhiza Stingray and Baby Ray. This Alocasia shares the zebra-like markings of Alocasia zebrina, but features a different leaf shape. Its round ribbed leaves point upward and outward, culminating in a long, whip-like tail at the tip, resembling a stingray's wings and tail. Alocasia macrorrhiza stingray typically grows to a height of 3 to 5 feet, while the Baby Ray dwarf variant reaches a maximum of 2 to 3 feet. 14. Alocasia cuprea Red Secret. Renowned for its striking reddish-pink foliage, Alocasia cuprea Red Secret is a standout among Alocasias. Young leaves emerge as coppery green with a pink sheen, gradually maturing into a deeper green while retaining a pink opalescent quality. The prominent veins are so dark they appear almost black. This variety grows up to 3 feet in height and width, with leaves measuring 12 to 18 inches in length. 15. Alocasia cucullata, hooded dwarf. Commonly known as Buddha's hand, Alocasia cucullata, hooded dwarf, is believed to bring good fortune and is often found in Buddhist temples throughout Thailand and Laos. Its glossy emerald green leaves feature prominent veins on the undersides and wavy, upturned margins. As indicated by its name, hooded dwarf is smaller than other Alocasia varieties, reaching a maximum height and width of 3 feet, with leaves up to 12 inches long. 16. Alocasia macrorhizos, giant taro. Alocasia macrorhiza, also referred to as giant taro, is one of the largest jewel Alocasia varieties. It boasts massive, arrow-shaped, shiny green leaves that tend to remain more erect on the stalks compared to other Alocasia types. When cultivated as a houseplant in a large pot, giant taro can grow up to 6 feet tall and 3 to 5 feet wide, with leaves extending up to 3 feet in length. 17. Alocasia longiloba. Known for its narrow and striking shield-shaped foliage, Alocasia longiloba features bluish-green leaves with silvery white margins and primary veins, while the undersides showcase a deep purple hue. This cultivar remains relatively compact, achieving a height and width of 1 to 3 feet, with large leaves that can reach 2 to 3 feet in length and 12 to 15 inches in width. 18. Alocasia wentii. Alocasia wentii is recognized for its large, deep green leaves with surprising purple-bronze undersides. The elongated, heart-shaped leaves taper to a point, creating a drip tip that facilitates water drainage. This variety can reach heights of 3 to 4 feet, with impressive leaves measuring up to 3 feet long, forming a dramatic canopy. 19. Alocasia lauterbachkiana, purple sword. The name Alocasia lauterbachkiana, purple sword, aptly describes its long, narrow leaves with scalloped edges, which resemble a sword. The glossy green topsides contrast beautifully with the coppery purple undersides. Mature plants can grow up to 4 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide, with leaves measuring 2 feet long but only 2 inches wide. 20. Alocasia plumbae, flying squid. Alocasia plumbae, flying squid, is characterized by its exceptionally narrow leaves, which evoke the appearance of an air plant, Tillandsia, with wildly curved petioles resembling squid arms. A closer look reveals tubular maroon stalks that culminate in small pointed leaves. This diminutive plant typically grows to a height of 12 inches and has an average lifespan of 5 years. 21. Alocasia portae, commonly referred to as the Malaysian monster. Alocasia portae is a standout with some of the most dramatic foliage among Alocasias. This large-growing species features deeply lobed leaves reminiscent of a giant tropical arugula. When fully matured, Alocasia portae can reach heights of 5 to 8 feet, with enormous leaves spanning 3 to 4 feet in length. 22. Alocasia odora variegata. Alocasia odora variegata showcases large, heart-shaped leaves that are bright green, mottled with white to pale green specks and patches. Each leaf exhibits a unique pattern and color ratio, with some leaves appearing solid green while others are almost entirely white, creating a visually striking plant. This dwarf variety grows to a height of 3 to 4 feet, with leaves reaching up to 16 inches long. 23. Alocasia nebula imperialis. Finally, Alocasia nebula imperialis is often regarded as one of the most beautiful and rare jewel Alocasias in existence. Its thick, leathery leaves display a deep green to bluish-gray hue on top, with a wine-red underside and prominent veins. The petioles are light green with merlot speckles. This variety grows to a height of 2 to 3 feet, with leaves reaching up to 17 inches long at maturity. 24. Alocasia jacqueline. Alocasia jacqueline is a relatively new variety that has gained popularity due to its striking vivid green color and its distinctive textured leaves that are deeply lobed. This plant thrives in well-drained soil that is consistently kept moist, and it can also be grown effectively in self-watering planters. Its care requirements are straightforward, making it a suitable option for both novice and experienced gardeners. 25. Alocasia pink dragon. Alocasia pink dragon stands out for its rosy stems paired with glossy green leaves, making it a favored choice among pink houseplants. To ensure optimal growth, It requires humidity levels between 60 to 70% and should be placed in filtered light. Regular applications of balanced houseplant fertilizer during the growing season are also recommended. The plant is easy to care for, further enhancing its appeal. 26. Alocasia Tiny Dancer. For those who appreciate alocasias but have limited space, Alocasia Tiny Dancer is an excellent choice due to its compact, upright growth habit and uniquely small, cup-shaped leaves. Compared to other more exotic Alocasia varieties, this hybrid is relatively easy to care for, making it ideal for urban gardeners or those with smaller living spaces. 27. Alocasia Regal Shield, Elephant Ear. Alocasia Regal Shield, also known as the elephant ear, is a hybrid that presents a greater challenge for gardeners due to its specific care requirements. This variety features lush, heart-shaped leaves that can reach lengths of up to 20 inches. It thrives in warm, humid environments and necessitates consistent watering. Additionally, gardeners must remain vigilant for spider mites, which can infest the plant. 28. Amazonian Elephant's Ear. The Amazonian elephant's ear is notable for its glossy leaves adorned with slightly ruffled edges and pale green veining. This compact Alocasia variety is well suited for small spaces, adding texture and a tropical ambiance. Its manageable size and low maintenance needs make it an attractive option for those looking to enhance their indoor plant collection. 29. Malaysian Monster Elephant Ear. Known for its impressive size and strikingly large, deeply lobed leaves, the Malaysian Monster Elephant Ear is a visually captivating variety. With its bright green color and variegated stems, it is especially stunning when grown outdoors, where it can attain heights of up to 9 feet. This easy care plant flourishes with ample light, humidity, and sufficient space, making it a desirable addition to any garden. 30. Variegated Blackstem Elephant Ear. The variegated blackstem elephant ear is a rare variety characterized by its arrow-shaped green leaves that are splashed with creamy white, contrasting beautifully against its dark red stems, which can appear nearly black. Due to its rarity and potential high cost, this plant is best suited for those with confident gardening skills. However, its striking appearance is well worth the effort. 31. Alocasia Mellow. Originating from the jungles of Borneo, Alocasia Mellow, sometimes referred to as Alocasia rugosa, is recognized for its thick, rounded, and deeply textured leaves. Gardeners should be attentive to curling leaves, which may indicate a need for brighter indirect light. This rare jewel Alocasia is low maintenance, adding an exotic touch to plant collections. 32. Alocasia reginae. Alocasia reginae is distinguished by its thick gray-green leaves, which can grow up to 12 inches long and showcase a reddish hue on their undersides. This elegant plant is particularly sought after for its attractive cultivars, such as Silver Velvet and Elaine, which feature a silvery sheen. While its care can be demanding, the aesthetic value it adds is considerable. 33. Variegated Elephant Ear. The variegated elephant ear is renowned for its stunning variegated leaves that feature cream splashes against a backdrop of lush greenery. These large leaves require high humidity, abundant bright light, and consistent watering to thrive. However, they can be susceptible to spider mites, necessitating regular monitoring for infestations. 34. Alocasia cerean. Alocasia cerean is a hybrid variety showcasing V-shaped, deep green leaves with prominent white veins and scalloped edges resembling a bat's wing. As a cross between Alocasia zebrina and Alocasia micholitziana, it can grow quite large outdoors but remains more compact indoors. Regular maintenance, such as wiping down leaves to prevent dust accumulation, is essential for optimal growth. 35. Alocasia Okinawa Silver. For those enamored with the aesthetic of variegated alocasias but constrained by space, Alocasia Okinawa Silver presents a compact alternative, reaching a maximum height of 3 feet. Although this variety may be challenging to locate and somewhat pricey, its low maintenance needs make it an attractive option for collectors. 36. Alocasia corazon. Corazon, scientifically known as Alocasia heterophylla, is a tender perennial native to Asia and Australia. Recognized for its shiny bluish-green leaves, this plant typically maintains 2 or 3 large leaves at a time, providing a striking visual contrast against a backdrop of green foliage. Under optimal tropical conditions, it can grow up to 15 feet, though it usually reaches around 3 feet in home gardens, making it a popular choice for low-maintenance gardening. 37. Alocasia miri, or Alocasia reginae, is a tender perennial native to Borneo that captures the essence of tropical aesthetics. With its large, rounded, drooping leaves shaped like arrows, it serves as a dramatic addition to any landscape. The thick, heavy leaves exhibit red hues on their undersides, while the slender stems support the impressive foliage. This variety, sometimes referred to as silver velvet, is perfect for those seeking a bold statement plant. 38. Alocasia nigra. The nigra plant, or Alocasia plumbea, is a tender perennial distinguished by its dark green coloration, providing a monochromatic elegance. Both the stem and leaves share the same hue, creating a harmonious appearance. Although it can reach considerable heights, this variety flourishes in shaded environments, where it appreciates moist, rich soil, making it suitable for outdoor gardens and providing a subtle backdrop for other plants. 39. Alocasia pink passion. Pink passion, scientifically known as Alocasia brancifolia, is a rare species originating from New Guinea. Its leaves, resembling elongated maple leaves with pointed, scooped edges, exhibit a vibrant green color with a smooth texture. Despite its rarity, this plant is low maintenance, appealing to home gardeners. However, it is crucial to keep it away from pets, as its leaves are highly toxic, adding an element of caution for potential owners. 40. Alocasia samar, or Alocasia scalprum, is an herbaceous perennial from the Philippines characterized by its sharp, dagger-shaped leaves with a deep green sheen. The embossed foliage grows outward from its slender stems, offering a distinct look within a garden. This plant is susceptible to pests and diseases, necessitating careful attention, especially when grown indoors, where environmental factors are more controllable. 41. Alocasia Yucatan princess. The Yucatan princess, scientifically classified as Alocasia sarawakensis, is a tender perennial known for its regal appearance. The tall stems support large, horizontally oriented leaves that create an umbrella-like effect. With glossy, leather-like foliage, this variety delivers an exotic aesthetic and requires moderate care to flourish, making it a captivating addition to any plant collection.